What's going on, guys? It's Jordan back today with another video. And in today's video, we're going to take a quick look at Ethereum and see that it's absolutely breaking out right now. It's absolutely having a crazy move. And we're going to take a look at the 4-hour and the daily charts, and also the weekly charts in particular. So let's jump right on in to the video. As we jump right on into the 4-hour chart of Ethereum. Actually, sorry guys, this is the daily chart, but anyways, it's the same exact thing that's happening. We're breaking out of the triangle that I talked about in my last Ethereum video, right? So on the daily chart, we had a wick all the way up to this top green line. And then we kind of had support all the way up here, just kept making higher lows, right? Before getting a nice impulse, retesting the top of this, getting rejected, and now we're getting a massive impulse out of this triangle. I think this is going to lead to us to our next resistance line that we're going to take a look at the end of this video, to where I think Ethereum is going to be going in the short term, right? But right now we're getting a nice breakout out of our last local high and also this kind of ascending triangle that we were forming, right? So we're going to take a look at closer to this, and we're going to look at to the next chart here. And I just wanted to quickly look at the fractal that I was talking about in my last video, and it's perfectly playing out, right? You guys can see we had our first impulse up, right? Our first impulse. We had a second higher high impulse, right? And then we came down, made another impulse, right? Came down, right? Made a lower low, came down, made a lower low, and then we're now starting that pump, or we got a pump, consolidated for a little bit, pump, consolidated for a little bit, and now we're getting that big pump that I was talking about in my last video. That's something that could happen, right? This fractal's playing out perfectly, and my target, like I said, it's at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that, guys. But just wanted to quickly take a look at my fractal that I was talking about in my last Ethereum video and how it's playing out exactly perfectly. Now, guys, disclaimer, every fractal that I do talk about doesn't play out, right? I'm not Mr. Perfect. No YouTuber is Mr. Perfect, but this one is playing out so far. We're not in the dark yet. This could be a little bit of a scam wick. Maybe we come up and then we dump, right? I don't think that's going to happen, but it's crypto. Anything can happen. So don't take my advice for financial advice. Just have to put that out there because a lot of people take what I say super seriously. And I'm just here to present what I see to you guys, and I invest based on what I see. And I want you guys to, take into account what I'm saying, but I also want you guys to do your own research as well. So just wanted to do a quick update on that, guys. Don't invest all your money, just because I say it's a good buy, right? So we're going to jump on over to the next Ethereum chart, and this is just, we have the 20-week moving average here, guys. We also have this ascending, support line, which is both playing out as well. Now, my buying strategy for Ethereum has actually been to buy when Ethereum is close to this 20-week moving average, because you can see, since we've been, after this big, dump, every time we're close to this green line, all right, this green line, and then once we broke above it, the 20-week moving average, which is this blue line here, every time we touch it is the best place you can possibly buy Ethereum, right? Every time we touch it, it makes us continue higher. We touch it here, continue higher, come back down and consolidate until we touch it, come back higher, come down and consolidate until we wick to it, come back higher, right? And now I think our next move, right, this thing is going to come up, right? It's going to come up, maybe to, pretty quickly, because I'm expecting a big impulse up here, maybe not in a straight line like that, but, a couple different candles up here pretty fast. This thing is going to catch up pretty fast. And then, obviously we're going to extend this green line out further, here, where we extend this out further. I think this pretty much 20-week average is going to stay pretty close to this green line unless we get super parabolic, which I am expecting something to happen, something crazy like back here or back here. I am predicting something like that is going to happen pretty soon. I think we're due for a crazy alt run. Maybe not something like this, because it's just because the market caps are so much higher, and, it takes a lot more money to actually move these markets in general. But I think maybe, a big impulse like this, where we went from 239 to 227, so almost a 2x. I'm expecting something to happen pretty similar to that, where we come up and we touch pretty close to the next all-time high, because obviously the altcoins are lagging behind Bitcoin now. Bitcoin is so close, literally only about 7 to 8% away to its all-time high. And some of these altcoins, Just to give Ethereum, for example, Ethereum isn't even halfway to its all-time high yet. So I expect an alt run pretty soon where you see a lot of the alts, do a 2-3x pretty quickly, and then, hit an all-time high and come back down. Maybe something like this where, where we get some nice impulses up pretty quickly and then come back down and retest this green line again. And then I expect the 20-week moving average to be pretty close to this too. So that's kind of my prediction in the short term, guys. When I say by short term, I mean within the next 1 to 3 months, probably something like that is going to happen where we get pretty close to the all-time high. So that's just a quick update on the EMA and the support line. Now we're going to talk about our next resistances. Where is our next resistance points where Ethereum could get a pullback? Now, we're in a good spot right now where on the weekly chart, we already kind of broke this wick back here, but on the weekly chart, guys, there's not much in between here and this next red line. Our next red line's at 619. So 507 to 619, we look at a $112 move. That's about a 20% move. I'm predicting to be pretty easy within the next few weekly candles, right? If not within the next weekly candle, right? We have the weekend coming up, so maybe expect some weird things going on the weekend. But next week, I expect us to go up and touch this red line, right? I'm that confident, and we're going to see a big green dildo, right? Not the dildo you're thinking of, the green dildo on Ethereum. We're going to see that very, very soon, and we don't have that many resistance levels left. We have these three up here, 619, 679, where traders settled up over here. Traders settled up here, a few wicks and a few support and resistances. Obviously, we have the local top here at about 803. After that, there's not much. There's maybe 923, and there's the all-time high at about 1400. So that's pretty much all we got left for Ethereum, guys. I mean, like I said, guys, I'm seeing my next target at, so 619. So mark that on your charts. We could get maybe a little bit of a reversal here, come back up. I expect a little bit of stair step until all-time high. We come back down, and then we get and then we really start our bull run, in the beginning of next year. So, I mean, if that happens at the beginning of next year, if we look at where this happened last time, right, where we got our first really big impulse, every time the beginning of it, right? So let's mark the beginning of every single time, right? So you guys can see right here is when we started getting really impulsive, 28th of December, right? And the second time where we started to get really impulsive, 26th of December, right? So you guys can see these massive moves start at the end of the year. So, I mean, is it that crazy to think that maybe we start our massive move, let's mark it here. Maybe we start it right here, right? Maybe we're almost there where we're really starting our parabolic move in the next bull run, right? Would it be crazy to see something like this happen where we just come up and test all-time high pretty quickly? I don't think that's that crazy because that's what happened last time, right at the end of the year. And we're so close. We're only about a month away from this point. So, I mean, I'm not saying that necessarily is going to happen, guys. I'm going to get rid of that just to clean up my chart here. But you guys can see, like last time, the end of the year, we got massive pumps in the last bull market. So expect fireworks within the next 2-3 months, guys. Like I said, in the short term, obviously medium and long term, I'm so bullish on Ethereum. I have a big bag of Ethereum personally. I hope you guys are having some exposure to Ethereum and not just Bitcoin, because Ethereum usually sees the higher percentage gains. I'm bullish. Obviously, I have a big bag of Bitcoin as well. But say if Bitcoin only goes to 100K only, right? we're so spoiled in the crypto universe. But from where we are right now, that's about a 5x. Ethereum still has still like a 2.5x to get to its all-time high, right? Just to get its all-time high in Bitcoin, when people are talking about 100K Bitcoin, it's only about 5x from where it is right now, right? So you guys can see the kind of misconception there, where if Ethereum keeps matching kind of Bitcoin's market, right? If Bitcoin goes to 20K, right? That we're looking. I mean, if Ethereum goes to 20K, we're looking at a 20x right now. So, I mean, you guys do the math there. I think you should have some exposure to Ethereum. Follow my guide here, where every time we touch the 20-week moving average, I think that's a great time to buy. You know, right now we're a little bit ahead of it, so you know maybe you kind of missed this run up, but like we said here, guys, here at the end of every year we see a massive run up, so you could miss it. So honestly, no one knows right now. I mean, no one knows what's actually going to happen. We can only look at past results, right? But obviously, past results don't equal future results. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Just a quick update on Ethereum, like I said, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoy your Friday night out. I mean, I know you can't really go out and do stuff right now, which kind of sucks. So we're almost there. We're almost there, guys. Just a few months of this, you know, bad year. So the optimism out there, you guys see the news of, you know, the good news coming out. And I just hope 2021 is better, and I think it will be. I think we only have 2 or 3 months, you know, left of this craziness. But hope you guys are staying good out there, staying happy, staying in shape. You know, this is a great time. You know, everyone's complaining about not being able to do anything. But I think right now is a great time to get healthy, not only because of the health risks that are out there right now, also because just your future life, right? Be the best you could possibly be. Are you better than yourself yesterday? Make sure you guys are getting exercise in. You know, if you guys are scared to go to the gym, you know, at least do some workout at your house, right? Go on a run. I think right now is a perfect time to build up your habits of your personal life, you know, really building you know, your foundation and your yourself for when after this craziness is over, people are going to be like, wow, what did you do? Like, while everyone else is sitting at home, not doing much, right? So work on your side hustles, get in the gym, go on runs, meet new people, you know, even if it's just online, like whatever, but just do that kind of stuff. So just wanted to give you a quick life advice. I mean, who am I to give life advice? But I've been doing this stuff, and I've been a lot happier. I know a lot of people are suffering from stuff right now, you know, outside of crypto. You're just being lonely, and doing this stuff really helps me have the right mindset and not get too cooped up in the house. And I think that's huge for your traders out there, having a clear mind, and your investors having a clear mind. I just think that's hugely important. So sorry I went on a little bit rant there, guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Make sure you smack that like button down below. Let's hit 100 likes on today's video. Peace.